Hello, Wagwan. I am the Kenyan Beast. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for visiting my channel. If you are a new subscriber, this is the place to be. So today I was going through my social media like TikTok, YouTube, just to peruse to see what's new about Black people, what's new about African, because I love Africanism. I love, you know Black people at large, and I love everybody. But there is this video that I came across about African Americans and African. There is this guy was saying that there's nothing like African American. So I was like, it caught my mind, and I was like, yo, I need to learn more about what is African American, what is African American, because from my view, I knew that someone who, has African originality, or maybe, for example, he or she is a Kenyan, her originality or his originality is from Kenya, but maybe he's born in America, or maybe he was taken to America and now they are living to America. I thought that is African American, but this guy was like, there's nothing like African American. So I got confused a little more. I think you, as my subscribers and my, someone who know about African American, I need to go classes. Who is African American? Because from the other perspective, I think that it's like saying I'm a Kenyan African, like, yeah, African Kenyan, African Tanzanian, African Congolese. But at some point, I came to believe that there's nothing like African American. It's either you are African or you are American. If you are originated from Africa, you are African. If you are originated from American, you are American. You may be black, but you are an American. I think so. Not all blacks are from Africa. I don't know. But let's hear this guy first, and then we see what to do.
Bro, I don't know if Americans are genuinely confused or they're just thick, because this blew my mind. And if you're not American, this will probably blow your mind too. So I'm from England, right? But most English people are usually white, just like Americans are usually white too, okay? Keep that in mind, this is very important. As you can see from looking at my skin, I am not just white, I have black in me, which means I come from African descent. To be more specific, Ghanaian descent. Keep this in mind. I was outside in America and I seen a fellow melanin brother. Now, when I'm looking at melanin people, I can usually tell what part of Africa you are from your features. And I saw this brother that I thought might have been Ghanaian too. Big up my Ghana brothers, by the way. But was I so wrong? So I proceeded to ask, yo bro, what part of Africa are you from? He said, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I was like, oh word, but like, where are your parents from? Atlanta, Georgia. So what about your grandparent? Atlanta, Georgia. So my next question was, how are you black? There's a lot of black people in Atlanta, Georgia, son. So you're telling me that you're not from Africa, but your skin is saying otherwise? Yep, proud African American, straight out of Atlanta, Georgia, born and raised. And before I could ask him any more questions, brother, I answered it for myself. These people genuinely think that African American is its own race. And this is actually deep, bro. These African Americans are children. Yes, you heard me right. So I'm sorry to break it to you, but there's no such thing as African Americans. Your ancestors were just taken from Africa to America, brainwashed, and completely forgot where they came from. And that's the truth. So maybe go look at your history before saying I'm African American.
Is there anything like African American? Because he is dismissing this African American. And two, I feel like supporting him. There's nothing like African American. I don't know, but yeah, it's a lot. It's I think this debate will never end anytime soon, but as far as everything is concerned, as far as Africa is concerned, as far as color, black is concerned and white is concerned, there's only African and there's only American. If Maybe you are African, but your nationality is America. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yo, what do you think in the comment section? You have heard that he's saying there's nothing like African American. So it's a lot of debate. There's a lot of videos in social media, contemplating this one. It's a lot of videos in the social media that is saying otherwise. But personally, I think Africans, those who are taken to maybe America by slavery, and their kids born now, this generation were born in America. Maybe their parents, they didn't want them to know much about Africa, and they distanced themselves from Africa, and that's why this generation, you may find some people saying that they don't have anything to do with Africa. They are African Americans or Black Americans. So I think there is a number of people who accept they're Africans but living in America, and maybe one day they will have to trace their roots back to Africa. But there is a number of people too, they don't want to associate themselves with Africa, because a lot of people, Black people or Africans who are in America, they think, or there is this perception that, or brainwashing, that Africa is like a zoo, like Africa is a zoo, a forest. Like I told you a story that they think Kenya, when you walk, you may meet lion. Like you are here, Simba here. Like me, Kenyan beast walking here, lion is here, something like that. So I think it's a brainwash, and if you are fully brainwashed, you may disown your originality. Now, this is like disowning your originality. Like, I don't have anything to do with Africa. I'm just American. Even if I'm Black, I'm American. And that's why the kind of people that they dismiss their originality, they're the one who suffer most with the racism. Because if, for example, I believe that I'm fully Kenyan, and someone from somewhere come and tell me you are not Kenyan, move away from here, this is not a color of Kenya, I will feel so bad, because I myself believe this is my home and this is my house, and someone else is telling me this is not your home. I'll feel bad. But if in mind you have that my origin is in Africa, and when you are somewhere there and you face racism, you'll not feel so much offended, because you'll know, okay, this is not my home after all. Yeah, I'm here, and it's not my home, so let them talk. So you'll not feel so much offended, because if I'm at your place and you come and tell me, yeah, you are at my place, you are eating so much food here, you need to go. I'll not feel so bad, because yes, I'm at your place and I need to go, and I will go. So I'll not feel so much offended. But if that place is my home and you are telling me to go away, I'll feel so much offended. So saying that, I'm just insinuating that if you are African American, or if you are Black in American land, or if you originated from Africa, if your forefathers originated from Africa and you are in American land, you need to accept that you are African, so that anything that comes in your way, the racism, the word that comes in your way, you will handle it properly, because that is not your land. That land, it's a neighboring land, and you need to do as much as you can, earn what you want to earn, make what you want to make, and go back home. That's what is it. I don't know what's your take on this situation. Tell me on the comment section. Today I decided to do a review of something I met on the social media, because I'm doing something about Africa, something about Black. I decided, let me talk about this. Tell me what you think on the comment section. I am the Kenyan Beast. Please don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel. Take care, yo.